You stop that, Davy. Well, where from? Mind what Bet he's both hands.
Almost ready, are you, Joe? Hope you haven't forgotten to left my name out.
No, Bella, you're down there. I've just been checking the list.
We've got a long ways to go yet. Terrible responsibility, everybody says so. Poor Joe Summers, doing his duty, and with that nagging sister, too.
If everybody says so, Bella, there must be something to it.
I must say I enjoy myself watching an important man at work. Joe Summers up there running things, devoting all his time and energy to civic activities. And how you love it.
You could oblige me by lowering your voice a little.
Why should I? Nobody asked you to come over and speak to me.
You might have thought to the neighbors.
The neighbors. Neighbors. If everybody wasn't so afraid of their neighbors, maybe we'd be rid of some heathen customs that don't make sense anymore. Half the young folks grown up don't have the faintest notion what a lottery stands for.
What's the use of talking to you?
There's no telling anymore these days where wisdom stops and superstition begins.
You listen to me. The lottery's got to be taken seriously. People get set in the way of doing things and you can't change them. It's human nature.
I don't like this town nor anybody in it, but you are the worst of them, Joe Summers. You drove him away. Our own brother! And you drove him away.
It's more you're doing than mine. You're the one that brought him up to be a weakling and a coward. Had him out there going on the street and preaching against tradition.
Do you call that cowardly? It takes a brave man to say what he thinks when every hand is against him.
He left of his own accord. I didn't send him.
It takes real courage to stand up against prejudice on your own doorstep. It's you and the rest of us that are cowards.
Every day of my life I just know craziness. If you want to go out looking for him, Bella, I'll give you the money. Take the morning train. Now I couldn't offer you more than that, could I?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here. Because sooner or later, one day, your name might come up. I wouldn't want to miss that day.
Here, your Grace, I think that's done enough now. What do you think, ladies?
Joe, we trust you. Joe sure knows what he's doing, all right.
God, here's them women up there, hollering, cackling. They would have never stood for this in the old days.
Seen some changes.
It's bad enough to have Joe Summers out there cracking jokes. Nobody respects the ceremony anymore.
How it used to be.
Well, everybody had to stand just so, right? And then the head man, he would speak his piece real solemn-like. Right before the drawing, they had a regular recitation to it.
Now, where in tarnation is my wife?
Bill Hutchison lost his better half.
Janie, you seen her?
No, I haven't, Bill. And I've been looking for her, too.
I don't know what's gone into that woman.
That old box sure has seen a lot of service.
Oh, yes, sir. Now, that box has been here before I was born. Before all of us.
Just imagine.
Now, the story goes, it was made out of pieces of the first box that was ever used.
Makes you think, don't
Well,
it?
it goes all the way back to the day when they first settled this village here.
Seems like we ought to be ready for a new one.
Don't even joke about that.
No sense in upset tradition more than we have to, Grace. As long as this one holds up, we ain't going to change it.
That's right. Now, I was reading that they used to use wooden chips instead of paper to write the names on.
Imagine that. Wooden chips.
Cheers. Now, folks, I'm just about ready to declare this here lottery open. You know I've got my last minute busting to do. Want to make sure my list here is accurate.
You go right ahead, Mr. Summers.
Joe has never made a mistake yet.
Tessie, where have you been?
Sleep for a couple days. I thought Bill was out back stacking wood, but then I looked out of the window and saw that the day was gone, and I remembered it was the 27th and came on and...
Well, you made it just in time. Joe's still checking his list.
Seems like there's no time between lotteries anymore. Seems like we barely got through the last one.
Time sure goes by fast.
Where's Bill at? Excuse me, Janie. Where's Davy? That's my good boy.
So you got here, did you?
Thought we were going to have to go on without you, Tessie.
Would never gonna leave my dishes in the sink, would you, Joe?
No, ma'am.
Whatever kept you?
I don't know, Bill. I just wasn't thinking, I guess.
What about Davy? Why didn't you try to hide him?
Hide him? I didn't hide him. What makes you think that?
I found him in the stable loft. He said you told him to wait there.
Yeah, but I was going to get him, Bill. I was going to bring him honest.
Well, what business did you have to put him in?
Well, he's such a little boy. His birthday just last month, and I hate to see children take part in these grown-up actions before they've even put aside their toys.
I could have got away with such a thing. You know Davy's name has to be in there, along with ours. You know how careful Joe Summers is. We would have been laughing stock for everybody.
That was going to bring him. You have to believe me, Bill.
Next thing you'll be saying we should give up lotteries altogether, like poor Joe Summers' sister.
Well, I haven't come to that yet, but some places have given them up. Lots of little towns in the north have.
No good will come of it either. You wait and see.
I don't say it will. No. I reckon the lottery serves its useful purpose. And the custom has been handed down from generation to generation. There must be something good in it.
And you shouldn't be so cussed busy finding faults.
Well, everyone, let's get started so we can get back to work. Now, who are we missing? Everybody ain't here? Now, Clyde Dunbar, that's right. Now, he's gone and broke his leg now. Who's drawing for him?
For me, silly?
Wife draws for husband. Bill, is your mom?
There are
I'll read off everyone's names. Everyone come up, take a piece of paper out of the box, keep the paper folded until everyone is finished. Everything clear?
Yep.
Bessem?
You know, up in the North Village, they're talking about getting rid of the lottery altogether.
Pack of crazy fools. You know, next thing we'll all end up working in caves and everybody's going to stop doing everything. We'll try to live like that for a while.
That's right, Mr. Warner.
Delacroix?
First thing you know, we'll all end up eating stewed chickweeds and acorns. There's always been a lottery.
Dunbar?
Go on, Jamie. That's you.
Here she goes.
Graves? Hutchison?
Now, where do they keep the black box in between times?
Oh, it depends. Sometimes one place, sometimes another.
I heard it spent one whole winter in Mr. Graves' barn.
Oh yes, and another year, Glenn Martin left it on the shelf in his grocery and left it set there.
Yes, I recall that time.
Martin? Summers? Warner?
Yeah, man.
Watson?
Hi, Joe.
Just draw, Stella. Now that is all. All right then. Everyone open the papers.
Bill Hudson! Hudson's got it!
No, this one wasn't fair. You didn't give me enough time. No,
Tess, come on.
Tess, you gave me more. It wasn't fair. No.
Hush up, just
Well, everyone, that was done pretty quickly, and now I've got to be finished so we can get this started. How many in your household, Bill?
It wasn't fair. Joe.
just the three of us.
How many kids, Bill?
Just the one, little Davy over there. Bill Jr. died when he was a baby.
No, I think we ought to start over. Please, it wasn't fair. No, please, we can't do this. Listen, you didn't give me enough time. You didn't give me enough. Listen, everybody.
All right. Put the slips in the box. Now read off the names. Keep the paper folded till I say it's finished. I'll draw for little David. Ready, Bill? Tessie next.
I hope it isn't little Davy.
All right. Open the papers.